share on like my passion, and on Wednesdays I started out my home group a little over a year ago now, and it's been like just blooming, and and like it just been so amazing what God's been doing in my home group and growing. And so I'll give you kind of a background in my home group, and my life verse is 2 Timothy 1:6-7. You know, so that is this awesome life verse for me, what the Lord gave me. But this is kind of what the Lord is really showing me for my home group, and my vision. Because I accept people right. Wow. So we accept people right where you're at, struggles, and
Amen.
it don't matter where you're at. We welcome you in my home, you know, anytime you need to talk, and you know, it don't matter almost at any time of day, but not at night. But anytime you want to talk, and our house is open, and so and we're like life centered, and so we accept you, and we have food at times, and we do like
Food,
outdoor,
yeah.
yeah, and during the summer now we're doing stuff outside, so it's just awesome and seeing quite a bit of people there. So we go to range from like college and adults. So that's kind of my range where we reach.
Right.
So, and it's just God's just been doing amazing things, and kind of what the Lord's been giving me and sharing me for my group right now, and it's a Hebrew word, lament.
Lament.
Yes, it's spoken throughout the whole Bible, and they use it in different words and terms. It's like a grieving, and
Grieving can be healthy.
yes,
We all need. We can't keep stuff in. I think
yes,
is the important part
yes,
with
exactly.
grieving.
Yep. Because with grieving, because there's all terms of grieving, and sometimes as us as adults, because we have skin, and we tend to grieve in sometimes more of an angerish way, when we just lash out and just don't care because we're so angry at something, or
Right.
something that just happened, and you don't care about the world. You just want to just scream and say all these different words, and you forget, oh man, I just screwed up. And the word is lament. So that means it's a type of grieving where talk to someone normal, because I was at an event a few weeks back out in Rochester, New York, and it was a bunch of leaders, pastors, and this is kind of what they shared on, because recently, just like one of the pastors out there was supposed to share, and his wife ended up passing away, and so they just wanted to let people know, okay, he can't share, and so as a group of people, were heartbroken, and they wanted to let you know, okay, there's a time of grieving, and sometimes as leaders, and even people, we need to talk to somebody, and not always just lash out. 'Cause the more you talk to somebody about the situation, the more the relief and release that's going to be than lashing out in anger.
Not only that, but you find out you're not alone, and they've gone through similar things,
Exactly.
and we've all gone through grieving. We've all
Yes.
gone through hard times.
And it's pretty much like with the whole weight thing. Nigel's gonna be kind of talking about on the top 10. You know, as people are overweight sometimes get very frustrated and angry because I'm just overweight and I don't know how to take care of this, and you just get angry at times and frustrated, and you try to do all these things, these diets, these exercises, and they still don't work, and you just continue to get frustrated, and you just bottle it up inside you, and you shouldn't bottle that stuff in. You want to talk to somebody about it, someone you could trust and care about, that will be there by your side, to help you get through it, even so it's the toughest times. It's usually the toughest times when the Lord's going to work even more in your life if you're just there and talk to somebody, a friend, a leader, a mentor, that you, all right, this is what I'm going through. This is my struggles. Why, and even talk to God about it in a calmer way. He knows. He already knows the situation. He knows the answers. But the more we lash out in anger, he won't help us because we're just so in our flesh.
We're not giving it over to him.
We're not giving it over to him. And that's one thing I've been really sharing with my group is that, because I have all ranges of people coming in my home group, from all walks of life, from, people who have gone through addictions and gone through like all this other stuff. And I've been saying, you guys just give it over to the Lord, let that release just come out, because the more you hold it and hold on, you're not going to grow, and it's going to put you at a standstill, and we need to just let it go so we can grow further in the Lord.